noise, trying to hear our hearts speak clear. Yeah, dating with intention now, letting go of fear. Learn to love me first, yeah. Healing all my scars, now I'm showing up whole, knowing who you are. No more settling for less, I choose truth, I choose me. If it's real, let it grow. If it's fake, let it be. Affirm the real. Got that feel, love you can feel. We speak life, yeah, we reveal. Hearts align, this love is real. Affirm the real. Love starts here.
Don, what's going on, brother?
What up, big man? I see you with the intro, sir. 1-2. You put it down. I like that, sir.
You know what? I'm gonna do DJ Mustard of this beat.
The DJ Mustard. Mustard.
Yeah. All right. Woohoo! So I wasn't gonna say this. I was gonna tell you some private.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm listening.
The lady was like, I was gonna be petty, but y'all may want to bring it. I said, ooh, they that was a little subliminal challenge, but I love it because it's friendly competition. Because not only we not only bring our best, sometimes we got a lot of times we need to go above and beyond.
There you go. There you go.
She not gonna tell you up in public, but hey, it is what it is.
You put it on blast. It's out there now, sir. You can't take that back.
Well, but tonight.
And only tonight.
We're gonna talk about this topic. The topic is what the hell is an ambitious man? And if you knew what it was, do you really deserve an ambitious man? But I'm gonna twist it. I'm gonna tweak it a little bit. We're gonna say partner because it can't be necessarily be a man. Men also a lot of times say I want this type of woman.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And it would be tripping me out. I'd be watching all these dating shows, and they talk about first thing he says I want a God-fearing man. That's a whole nother topic. The second thing, he gotta be ambitious. What the hell is ambitious?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
you got a definition for that, sir?
I got a definition, but
let's hear it.
Okay, hold on.
We presented the question, what is an ambitious man? Let's hit him with the definition so that we can break this down.
All right,
and clarify for the masses. Thank you, Kier McLean, the poet, for joining in. We definitely gonna tell it like it T.I. is.
All right.
Put this thing in effect.
First thing.
Spoken Vision, peace, fam. Thanks for joining us, sir. Appreciate that.
Yeah. Ambitious is having or showing a strong desire and determination to succeed. I'm mad. I'm getting hyped on this one.
Why are you getting mad? Man, come on. You barely put the definition up. You already teed off.
I'm supposed to be teed off. Shit.
Let's go.
Hey, we're going down. Hey, now, ambitious man, a strong, persistent desire to achieve success, power, or wealth, often driven by goal-oriented mindset and refusal to give up. All right, cool. I like the definitions.
Okay.
First of all, I'm gonna ask anybody in the audience all through this conversation, tell us what you think of what an ambitious man or ambitious person is when you're looking for a partner. Because most of the time, what I interpret, these people want a dude or a person who bring all the ducats, as in bread, as in coins, as in dollars, to the relationship. Don't come to me broke. But what's the definition of broke?
Come on.
I want an ambitious man who's trying to be rich. Well, shit, you rich? Fuck, tell me.
Hey, Angel rich, B, thanks for joining in. Appreciate that.
Hey, Angel B, you gonna be all through with us. You gonna ride like always, ride with us. But so yeah, ambitious. So okay, so if I ain't got no job, am I ambitious? I'm looking for a job, or I don't have necessarily a career, but I have a decent job. It may not go but to a certain level. Am I ambitious? Because I got more ways looking at this shit. I'm listening to you, Don.
Ambitious ambitions. Tupac said, "I can't deny ya, I'm a straight rider." And that's a song, though. Ambitions of a rider, but ambitious seems like to me the process. Correct me if I'm wrong. Ambitions is the purpose.
Okay.
An ambitious man isn't just a guy chasing money or titles. He's chasing purpose, ambitions. He's trying to get to that goal. He wakes up with direction. He has a guidance that's going to take him through the rough times to get from that brokenness to that ambition that everybody's going to see and want and desire. I mean, ambition is discipline when nobody's watching, vision when nobody else can see it, resilience when things fall apart, ambition and ambitious. I just wanted to point that out because the title of the show is Ambitious Man, which is what the perception is, but the ambition is what the goal or the outcome, I think, is trying to be achieved.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
So when we say ambitious man or person with this ambitious person,
Mhm.
is never the grand scope of the definition.
Of course.
It's always that little lens of finance. No, that's cool. I'm not knocking it. Hell, I want
Why
to be
why
rich.
why you say finance? Why is it clarify, sir? Why is it singularity on a monetary value?
Because it was a single mindset given to by a lot of people, plain and simple. Answer me this: if
Okay.
you're single, correct?
Yeah, last time I checked, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I
You know,
woke up this morning with nobody to grab. I get nothing, ain't got nothing to grab on. So yes,
you
sir.
better hug yourself.
Yeah,
Love
hug
yourself
yourself.
first.
Love
Love
yourself.
starts here.
And
Anyway,
grab a pillow too. Yeah.
but
But
so when you're communicating to somebody you're potential dating, and they say they want somebody ambitious, I want my man to be I want an ambitious man. What's the first thing you think about? Oh, I'm ambitious on making my dreams come true. Maybe writing another book. That what you think he's
yeah,
talking about?
yes. Well, I'm gonna say yes because I ain't Dak Prescott, right? I ain't got no prenup that we're gonna, in the marriage because you looking at my money. When somebody asks me that, ambitious or am I ambitions, I'm gonna think what I can accomplish, my goals, my criteria to reach the next level. I'm not thinking finances. Now, again, from them talking with me, they're not going to think finances either because that's not how I present myself. I'm not wearing a Tom Ford suit and I'm not coming flashy or splashy. So when you ask me about my ambitions, it's going to be something on a more personal level of what I'm trying to achieve. They asked Mr. Marcus Goodwin here about his ambitions. He's gonna pull out the bankroll and pull off a few $100 bills and say, "Hey, this is
And I'm gonna say this is for my wife.
I gotta pay that rent. I gotta pay that rent." Here you go.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what, but
yeah,
no, but think about it. That would be your perception.
yeah,
You think that she was thinking that?
yeah.
Okay,
What have I
that's
presented?
your experience.
What have I presented to make her think that this is gonna be monetary up front? And if she's thinking that, then I'm already gonna be like, I'm gonna peep that before she even asks me. I'm gonna peep that before she'd ask me, and then that would be the person that I go ahead and ask for the check, please, and tap out. You know what I mean?
Mm, you gonna tap out, huh?
Yeah. Last time I checked, yes, ma'am.
Whatever. You woke up this morning hugging the pillow. You trying to tap, but you ain't trying to tap out. Don't play with me.
Tap some, right? But
Yeah,
tap. Yeah.
you may
But
not try to keep them around, but come on, don't play with me.
I ain't playing with you, sir. I'm being real here, man.
Okay, I'm gonna believe you because this is they affirm the real. I see your
This is
shirt.
date Affirm the real. Yes, sir. I'm representing today. But yeah, hey, I went to work, came home. As soon as I got home, I had to jump on the computer, jump on the live, man. So that's my ambition right there. You ain't got time to be playing around, worry about how much money I'm peeling back. Come on, man.
Because right, okay. So let's think about this.
Yeah.
Ambition. If I'm
Hmm.
if I'm the singularity of monetary, now we're gonna step out the singularity and think of the the definition of whole.
Okay.
To succeed. Maybe my ambition is to succeed at my family. Make sure my family is making my children well raised. I'm not concerned about the money.
Hmm.
Or maybe my ambition is to create more artwork
Hmm.
because I want to live simple life. I'm not concerned about the money. Maybe
Yeah.
my ambition is to grow my garden.
Whoa.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe my ambition is just to have inner peace.
Mm.
Well, how often have we said? And I want everybody to kind of self reflect. When somebody said, "I want an ambitious man," if y'all seen you or ambitious person, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Male or female. I want an ambitious person. How many acts can you get clarification? What is your what is your perception of an ambitious person? Because this is what I say. You may you may recognize what the ambition is. Now you're missing out something, or you may not deserve that person because your definition of ambition may be different from theirs.
Let's hear those comments from the guests that are watching live. We would appreciate that so that you can help us decipher how everyone may see the focus point of ambitious man, focus on his ambition. Um, Ambitious man, you know. I
Right.
would want someone watching me and they ask me to be ambitious, just watch my habits, not my hype. Because again, the hype is he has money. You focus on singularity. You watching my habits, you see my ambition. That's what I'm trying to accomplish. It, it will not align. The money and the hype versus the habits and what I'm trying to accomplish cannot align because it's two different things. But if that person's mindset is singular and they focus only on the money, then we already got a problem from day one.
Mm.
We got a problem from day one. Because yeah.
I mean, because that's the two. Y'all looking at life too differently,
Hmm. Yeah.
and then that's another thing. Are we at some point? Are we too focused on the money? Because last I checked, the money ain't the only thing that makes a happy home. Well, don't get me wrong. Don't get it fucked up. It helped, but it ain't the only thing.
It ain't the only thing. It's a lot of things make a happy home. Money,
Right,
money is a section of it, right?
right. And so when we prioritize money too much, it takes right. It overshadows the values of a proper relationship or a proper home, a proper upbringing of children or co-parenting.
Co-parenting. Okay.
Hell, then matter of fact, I'm gonna break it down to you another way.
Okay.
When dating, I want an ambitious person. Well, hell, I ain't got no job. I'm still ambitious. Ambitious don't mean you made it. It says a drive or persistence to do it.
Faith without works.
Right.
You
So
can be a vicious person, but where's your work?
are you one?
I
Are
can
you
I can sit here and tell you, yeah, I ain't got no job, but are you looking? Are you applying? Are you trying to take what you can do and create a craft or a skill that can be employable that someone may uh, find attention and want to purchase? Just sitting at home saying, "Yeah, I'm ambitious," that ain't gonna get you nowhere. You got to get off and
so
do it.
exactly? But I'm gonna ask you this: are we willing to ride on this ambition horse out the gate, or we trying to jump on this wagon down the line? Because
Ooh,
ambition starts somewhere. So
ooh,
don't holler at me talking about I want an ambitious man, but when I'm just knocking it, I'm just coming out this door, breathing and setting the plan in motion, and well, all the ambition started at the floor. Ain't no ambitious thing started at the roof.
of course,
They
yeah,
all had to
definitely.
elevate.
The foundation.
Okay, let's see what Kia McLean the poet had to say. I don't believe that ambition equates to money. It more equates to effort to me. Right
Mm,
on.
right on, right on.
And I think that's a good thing. Oh, I thought I knocked that out. I thought that's a good thing because if we left with money, And how many? What's percentage of male and females are valued at maybe 150,000 annually?
I wouldn't know a figure. I wouldn't know a figure. And based on this today's economy, a lot of people got kicked down a peg or two. Trust me, I'm speaking facts here.
Okay, Google. What is the percentage of Americans making over 150,000 a year?
One quarter
But that's households.
households. So we're talking. Yeah, yeah. You're going down a rabbit hole if you keep speaking to Google. They're gonna come back with some data.
Yeah.
We'll be here all day trying to decipher. But I want to go back to your original point. You said ambition
Okay.
doesn't start at the roof; it starts at the floor. Ambition doesn't always look glamorous in the beginning, like you said. Sometimes it looks like long hours, sacrifice, focus, and patience. So you have to build that up. And if that person can't see it or be there to support it in the beginning, but they just want to reap the rewards, we again back to we got a problem. You know what I mean? We got a problem.
Right. So that's another thing. I like what you just said.
Yeah.
Sometimes ambition. So is there a thing about being too ambitious?
Yes. And the reason I say that is because you want to, and the reason I say that is you want to do this, and this. You don't have a plan. You don't have a motion to get there. You just lighted up ideas and hope that they just somehow magically work themselves into a process or a win. You have to have the idea, then you have to have the plan to put it in motion. You have to follow through those steps. People want the finished product, but they don't always appreciate the person who has to work through that. So you can have a business concept. I want to open up a barbecue restaurant and call it Tenderism 5.0.
You know about that
Do,
tenderism.
do anybody know anything about running a restaurant? Do you know anything about hiring a staff? Do you know anything about OSHA laws? Do you know anything about financial management of money, how to recruit resources, how to brand, how to market? Yeah, you can have the great idea. You can have $1 million in the bank and open that restaurant. It ain't gonna work if you don't have that plan, that focus, that drive, that continuance to get down and roll those sleeves up. You
Mm.
just spent $1 million for nothing because 6 months you're gonna have to close shop.
So you're right about that.
Yeah,
So ambition don't always equate to intelligence.
correct. And intelligence don't always come with age.
Right. So these are things that I feel you and I hear what you're coming from.
Hmm.
Another thing, when I say also, I think about too ambitious
Yes.
or overly ambitious. I want to say, let me say overly ambitious. They miss out on the person that's wanting to be with them.
Ooh,
Maybe the person that's pursuing them. You know, oh, I'm interested in this man or this female, but I ain't got time for them because I'm focused on my ambitious this, that, the other. There's no Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that as long as it's recognizable by both parties. What I mean by that is the one that's overly ambitious having to say, "Hey, I don't. This is not in my plan at the moment. This is not what I can do. I cannot satisfy your needs properly to for us to be maybe in a successful relationship." Now, the pursuer has to realize that where can I fit in this? Can I fit in this, or do I fit in this person's lifestyle? Because often with ambition, in my opinion, ambition leads to less time.
ooh, ooh, but you
Something sacrifices. Ambition comes with a ambition will come with sacrifice. And the more ambitious you are, the more you have to sacrifice something.
yes,
And so when you say you want an ambitious person, best believe you better know what come along with, but possibly come along with this.
yeah. Hit him, man. Hit him where it hurt. You
No,
speaking the facts
I,
here.
no, I'm just because I feel a certain way because people say I want ambitious this, I want an ambitious person. No, sometimes you get confused. You want somebody who's financially well off from the rip,
I agree with you on that. I can't even argue that.
and because ambition can start at 55. Maybe I may wake up in the morning and say, "Hey, I just turned 50. Let me let me go make some more money somehow. Let, let
That's what
me let me
that's
go
what
design shopping carts, redesign the shopping cart."
that's what Kanye West said on Gold Digger. One
Hmm.
week he working on burger, next week he working fries. That man got a bitch.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna get no white woman because my wife would kill me if I had any woman.
Yeah, you just be don't knob dead.
Hmm.
But you bring up a point here because what does the phrase mean? If you don't recognize him, you may not deserve him. What does that really mean pertaining to an ambitious man?
Oh,
Um, Awareness matters. You just said awareness matters. If someone can't see your discipline, their growth, the vision in front of them, they may not value what that man is becoming or what he can bring because they want the finished product. They want to bask in the glory of the Mercedes Benz and the five-story house and 15 bedrooms and saying we about everything, but they didn't put in the work. You know,
do me do me a favor. You got your phone. You got your phone out, brother.
I do have my phone. It says we have a
Can,
comment on Facebook.
can you go on Facebook? Because mine's not showing up on my laptop. If you can, while I keep
Okay.
ranting.
Uh, Facebook, where would it be at? The
On
comment.
the, ooh, somebody got a deep voice echoing through the room.
I know, right? So
Bar-
we got a comment from
Baritone
Jeffrey
Don.
Davis. It says, ambitious doesn't always equal money. You put in the work. Jeffrey Davis, thank you for that comment on Facebook. We appreciate you would jump on YouTube Live with us if you could. Those comments will flow over.
Well, so repeat
But
that
yeah.
one. Repeat that for me one more time.
It
I'm
says,
gonna,
ambition doesn't always equal money. Put in the work. This again
okay,
from
put
Jeffrey
in the
Davis.
work.
Put in the work.
Put in the work. So guess what? Goes back to my comment. If I'm working on this, I am not may not be working on this or something else.
Yeah.
Unless now we go back, I'm gonna bring it full circle. My damn ambition is to be with you.
Mm.
My ambition is
Relationship
to be exactly my ambition is
turn
to
into
be with
relationship.
this
Yeah.
person. Oh now but that's it. Oh, now be good. Oh, is that my ambition? But guess what? My ambition is to be with you. But guess what? Is that equating what you think ambition is? Like, hey,
Yeah.
I need you to go from 55,000 a year to 95,000. Make it happen.
Let's make it happen. And then it did happen for me. And the ambitious man always attempting to build legacies. The right partner, they recognize the blueprint before the matching is finished, and they will assist you to make it happen so you can go from that 55 to 95, that $40,000 leap.
Mm, exactly. So read that comment. I'm gonna address something in a second. Go ahead for
All
me,
right.
please, sir.
Determined to, Angel B, thank you very much. Determined to increase your health, wealth, a drive to stay focused on your goals. Risk taker have more than a plan, just a few things that come to mind. Oh, more than a plan A, sorry. Just a few things that come to mind. So I got you. Thank you, Angel B. Appreciate that.
Okay, and I could. So okay, well, hold on. But now I got now I'm flipping my mind. Going. It says have more than a plan A.
Yeah.
Shit.
Risk
Eh,
taker.
eh, Well, ambition. Sometimes a ambitious person say, "I'm good." It was plan A or nothing else.
Well, you think about it. You can't put all your eggs in one basket. So if your plan is plan A or nothing else, and all your eggs in this basket and that don't succeed, I'm not saying you're not ambitious. That's just a failed plan. If you had a plan B in case A don't work, B is the offset. You're still ambitious, but you can pivot when you keep hitting this wall. Let me pivot and make this work. But maybe plan B is the path, but you got to try plan A first. You can't get
It's
from
a,
A to
it's a,
C without going through B.
it's all about willingness to look at it. If I know it's a plan B, I'm not gonna focus all the way on plan A.
Okay, I can respect that. I
You
can
see what
see
I'm
that.
saying? It's a
I can
whole
see that.
mindset.
I can see that. I can see
Everything's a
that.
mindset,
Yes.
and
Yes.
I'm not
Yes.
disagreeing with you.
Yes. Yes.
No,
Me
my
neither.
pro-
Me
I'm,
neither. I can see that. That's what I say. I can see your point of what you're stating.
but yeah. So back to what I was saying. Hell, I forgot what I was gonna say. I've been ranting so long.
You told me to speak on it, did I?
Hey, you know, ADD kicked in strong.
It'll come back to you, sir.
Yeah. Oh, let's see what Kia said.
You read that, sir.
I don't think I don't think that makes you less ambitious to have only one plan. You may believe that is much in your plan A. Go right on.
Hmm.
So,
Agree.
but the ambitious thing is, we have to determine what your outlook of ambition is,
Yes. Ooh, they
because
coming in. They coming in. We got another one. Go ahead, sir.
yeah, yeah,
Finish.
yeah,
Finish your thought. Finish your thought.
yeah. You because my perception of ambition, your perception of ambition may not be the same, and the ambition of hell, you like you said, you may have ambition of being a rider.
Okay,
Yeah,
Tupac.
yeah, she may have ambition, something else, or and vice versa. Shit,
Yeah.
she may want a thug. You just want to love. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, Kia McLean, the poet, said this is why the definition varies, and we should have conversations up front with potential partners to garner an understanding. I 100% am behind that thought, that ambition.
Right. And this is something she always preaches. Have these talks up front. What does that look like to you? Explain. Especially when you get to the middle age, we have done enough. I guess we have done a foolish and fuckery in our life to start doing things properly. You know, we often don't learn the lessons. How many times have you said, "My next time, I ain't gonna let this happen again"? Case in point, how many times you gonna drunk and threw up and say, "Oh God, I ain't gonna never drink again"? And what happened next week? I'm back at the store I'm just getting different brand.
I learned that a long time ago. Stick with one brand, stick with one flavor, and y'all good. Sip, sip. I'm speaking for personal preference there.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking as a whole. Yeah, I got tired of waking up like that. But anyway, yeah, you're making a good point here. Angel B, follow up again. Correct. It's definitely a mindset, and the definition definitely can vary depending on the person and the goals set for success. These ladies are speaking truth. The man has to understand his purpose. The person who wants to be with the man has to understand his ambition, his passion. Have the conversation, have the talks, as you stated. See how that looks. Can they comprehend that? Do they understand that when you say I need a 5 year plan to get from 55 to 95? Do they understand that? That you're going to have to go through levels. You're going to have to go through frustration, setbacks, maybe even switching jobs or career paths, and then trying to realign. And all through that, you have not lost your vision, but have they forgot how to support you through that, and therefore causing confusion as to are we in this together? Are we aligned?
Man, so I love everything you saying. And hold on, I was trying. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna to go on Facebook, make sure I don't miss no more comments because I don't want to waste these rants.
I didn't see. I didn't see any more. I didn't see any more.
All
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
good. So I got another rant.
Go ahead, sir.
Well,
Speak on it.
I ain't
Put
gonna
your
hold
hoodie
on.
on. Put your dark sunshades and just go off, man.
No, no, I ain't
This
gonna do
is
my deal. I ain't gonna do my deal mix today. All right, all right. So
yeah. Yes. Yes.
as a man, since you woke up this morning, found out you were still single.
Yes.
If you ran across a potential somebody you was interested in, and she was an ambitious woman,
Hmm.
would you be intimidated or attracted to her? for her ambition?
I will be attracted for the ambition. I will not be intimidated at this point in my life. I will not be intimidated.
So you tell me at one point it was intimidating?
It was, yes.
Oh, let's speak. Let's touch on that because I know there's a lot of men out there who who feel that same way how you used to feel. Because I think is I think that's sexist or chauvinistic. But there's a reason behind it. I don't know the reason behind it, but let's unpack it for a second. Why did you think you felt intimidated by that ambitious person?
And it was not chauvinistic. I felt intimidated because I didn't have my
Okay.
ducks in a row.
Mm,
This person had their ducks in a row.
okay.
They had gained a level of success at an early age in life, and here I am reaching that same time frame, and I wasn't not equating to the success that they gained based on their path. And I'm like, okay, well, if I'm doing the same thing, why am I not at that level? And that frustrated me. It was not chauvinistic. It
Ah,
was a more of the frustration in my path as to how I am not on that same level if we're talking in the same accord as to how we're trying to accomplish something. So that was the frustration.
I like that. I understand. I understand that wholeheartedly. Yeah. So it's and I wouldn't call that intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
I would think that means I wasn't ready.
Now we're talking. You're welcome, Kia McLean. Yes, that is probably what it the best way. Excuse me, lose my voice here. Let me get that Denzel back. Hold on, because that's probably the best way to explain it. I wasn't ready, and not understanding the readiness that it takes to get to that, and I had to search in within myself and come to the understanding of that.
Right. So Floyd says the same thing. An ambitious woman is extremely attractive and sexy and inspiring.
Yes,
And
yes,
and that's another thing. Then this is my belief and this is how I feel.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. Both you and I could and Floyd, but that an ambitious woman is sexy and
Man.
it's
Hello.
but the thing he said was it's inspiring
Yes, it is. Uh,
and subconsciously you might not realize it just in your story alone that might inspire that person inspired you to help you get your ducks in a row.
Yes, I agree with that because that's what I wanted to accomplish. I'm frustrated with me not getting to that level, but at the same time, the inspiration is to I need to hustle harder. You see what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
need to work more at it to get to that level. So that was definitely motivation, and I mean that ambitious person showed me the ambition that I need to do, even though it was a difficult situation within myself to swallow that machoism and just listen, accept it, and learn from it. I had to learn from it.
Right, and the ambition don't and in my belief the ambition does not diminish your
It does
role
not.
in a relationship. Once you
Does not.
define your role, that's your role. Know your role.
You can stand on it. Stand on it.
Angel B, even once you have that talk, women, even once you have that talk, the goals will need to be addressed months within the connection to see if you still have the same goals and ambitions alike to keep the relationship going. Yes.
Yes.
And
Yes.
like you said, Don, the actions. Words don't walk on their own.
Oh,
Words can get you in the door, but they don't take you through the house.
no, no.
You know, because I used to say I could tell you a lie, but you better keep the receipt because it ain't true.
Keep the receipt.
Yeah, I could
You
tell
know,
you anything, you better keep the receipt.
you gonna trade the exchange that purchase.
Yeah, you know.
Marcus said he got the receipts.
I mean, we all told a lie or two. You know, I won't say we all. A majority of us men are told a lie to a woman.
Ooh,
In
man.
our as we was growing up, as in the cutting our teeth on dating, in chasing ladies or chasing relationships, we don't told a lie two
Yeah.
or three or
Yeah.
four
We had to
or
lean
five
up
or
against that
six.
BMW like that's your car. Yeah, that's my car. Come
Yeah,
on.
Yeah, we don't, man. Right, you don't
Ain't
have
got
the
no
whole
keys. Yeah,
right. Or you what you did? You had a homeboy who had a
yeah,
nice car. You drove his stuff, trying to floss like it was yours.
yeah, yeah.
Or you,
We
you
definitely.
dodge. If somebody asks you that yours, you dodge the question. You say, "I'm driving. I'm driving it." That ain't the question I asked you. Is it yours? I'm driving it.
Yeah, yeah. We definitely would brush that off. Like we didn't hear that. But
Yeah, but the ambition is once again is equating to money. Maybe we, like I said, the ambition of what's important in our life
mhm.
and recognizing is that ambition in line with my vision of my future.
Yes, yes.
You know, where am I? Because think about it. All these times we don't people don't pick the person and thought they gonna fix them up and make them this that and build them up.
You're welcome, Angel. Yes, and that was over probably 15 years ago. So that definitely gave me a push to elevate me to accomplish what I've accomplished.
And I applaud you for it.
Yes,
It's also, like I said, it's a lesson.
it is.
And think about the men who heard or the young men who hear that. It was like, I young fella, I done been in that spot. I done felt the same way. Step your game up, or
Yeah,
maybe not. Find your path.
yeah.
You know, but the crazy thing is sometimes
Yes, sir.
because we feel a certain way. Not saying not I'm not saying your case, but because we feel a certain way, that person might have been willing to accept the our ambition in this or the stage of that particular ambition.
Hmm.
Just saying, hey, yeah, I'm doing things. I know you want to do things. I'm here out the gate with you. Go. I'm not here to knock you down or demean you. I know you want you. I know what you're trying to do. I respect it because we're having a conversation what ambition look like,
Hmm.
and I know what it takes for us to succeed. I may not require a lot of time, but I want my time I do have. I do want to spend it with you.
Yes.
We may miss out on that because, like I said,
Yes.
if we don't recognize it, guess what? We didn't deserve it.
You didn't deserve it. Yep. If you don't recognize him or her, you may not deserve him or her because you're looking and you're thinking about something else. You're
Right
not on the same path.
now, because now these people are putting the what's to say, not the faith, but the I forgot. They putting they hopes, and not necessarily hopes, whatever it is, to the right person, saying, "Hey, I'm gonna rock with this person. They deserve it." Instead of saying, "Oh, he's gonna be I'm gonna be with him, and he's got potential, and ain't got
Mm,
no potential." But putting it to somebody who really has potential and has the drive,
mm,
the ambition to go farther in what they're trying to achieve. So now that's not misplaced. It's placed in somebody who's actually trying to, and that's and to put it in financial terms, that could be an investment. If they're trying, if that person has a financial ambition and she rocking with me because she already ahead and she got her drive and she's doing well and she putting see the potential in this person who has similar drive or their own drive financially.
mm,
Boom, guess what? That's an investment. That's a financial investment.
mm,
Or maybe you could do an emotional investment. Maybe this person doesn't have the drive to be financially well off. Maybe just want who has an emotional drive to support a family emotionally, raise kids, help me raise kids to be good, adults, proper adults.
yeah,
It
yeah,
drive, you know, she could be that person can be like, hey, financially we good. Do what you need to do. You support me in mine, I support you in yours.
Yeah.
You know, I don't. So if a woman pulls up, in my case, if I was single, a woman pulls up in a 740. I'm just throwing cars out there, and I'm driving Equinox, and the bitch still running, and and I pull up Equinox. Should I be intimidated or no? Or should I accept it? No.
No.
It's all about her. It's all about her perception, her
Yeah.
view.
The car doesn't make the man.
No, it doesn't.
It does not. It
You
does
know,
not.
and this is what I'm getting at. We have to establish what ambition is, and where do we go from there? As in, hey,
Mm.
do I deserve this ambition, this form of ambition, or is it we on the same page with this form of ambition? Are you willing to where? Are you willing to rock me where I'm at this ambition? So,
Yeah.
are you the waiter who's trying to work his way up to become an owner, or you just
Mm.
or you just your waiter trying to become the head waiter, and that's the top of the food chain where you choose to be?
Wow.
You know,
That's good. That's a good point. And not only that, you, as Angel B said here, you have to make sure you have those conversations within months to reassess to make sure that we still on the same page, right?
mm-hmm.
Like last month, I had this thing and you didn't show up to support me. Are we still on the same page? What's going on, right?
Oh,
You said you was going to support me, right? And
that's
you
the
didn't show
port.
up. You didn't show up. Ambitions for a ride. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead and drop that. Go ahead and drop that intro, Mark. Now, go ahead. That's good. Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah, you gotta make sure those goals, those aspirations line up, man.
yeah, because my ambition requires support
Mm,
in some form.
got to, got to. That's what
Like,
we all want, right?
yeah, like my wife, she's very ambitious. She requires a certain level of support from her husband.
And she a rider too. She says it right
She
here.
a writer, yeah, and she know there's things I need. Like I got certain ambitions I'm trying to succeed at. And she like, okay, do what you got to do. I'm right here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and this is also this is a whole nother topic about playing to strengths, but we ain't gonna get into that. But,
Mm,
we
okay.
trying we trying to establish: are you worthy of this ambition?
Are you worthy? Is
Oh,
that
that's ooh, oh,
is that
that's
the
that was
question that the
worthy is a
ambitious
strong word.
person would ask of the person
Yeah.
who's seeking ambition?
Ooh, that'd be a
Okay, if
ooh.
that's the question you're asking, how would you present that question? I mean, because you're having the conversation, about ambition, you're supporting me, or you just come out and say that, or would you put it in a different
Oh,
context?
you better put that in different context because that even when it came
Get
out
your
my
head
mouth,
knocked out. Get your
yeah,
head.
even when it came out my mouth, it sounded kind of effed up. Like, damn,
He had to go back and bite his tongue. Like,
yeah.
oh, yeah. So,
So
Mr. Markham, Mr. Goodwin, how would you put that in context, Mr. Ambitious?
yeah, so I would say, hey,
Oh,
you tell me. So you tell me you're pursuing an ambitious person, ambitious man.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
I consider myself ambitious,
Mm-hmm.
and this is what I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Can you recognize what I'm trying to do? Can you see? Can you take time to try to see my vision? And can you support me in the ways I need to succeed in my vision? And I will have to, and the conversation will have to be: this is what I feel is needed from you for support. Are you able to do that?
Ooh, this man here is putting it down. Marcus is asking what kind of partner complements an ambitious man, and he's explaining it in his terms.
Because
This
why
is
are you
great.
joking? Why are we talking?
Yes,
This is something that you will be
of
facing
course.
on several times because you're very ambitious. You have multitude of talent, and the ass load of ambition, and you require a certain
Listen to
mindset.
this.
Go ahead, I'm
Yeah,
listening to you.
because again, I have to make sure when I address these questions with the person that I choose to date in the future, I have to stand on the principle because the ambitious man like me, I understand my purpose. I'm not. I don't want someone competing with me or slowing me down, but someone who respects the mission and brings their own ambition, their own peace, along with my peace, and supports that to the table so that we can accomplish together. It shouldn't be, as Marcus said, just looking at me financially to support the entire kit and caboodle. We can do this together. Why it has to be just me only? And we shouldn't be talking financially. We're talking about peace. My
Mm.
ambition is to have peace and quiet. Can we come to the accommodation where we have moments where we can tune out the world and just enjoy each other for that moment of peace and quiet?
Mm. You are exactly right
Yes.
because is that this is just a joke. That peace and quiet is that a nice way to tell us shut up?
No, it's not telling them to shut up.
I'm being picking with you.
It's taking a moment throughout our busy schedules. Everybody has a busy schedule. It's taking a moment to reset and reflect. If you don't take that moment, you're going to constantly be in disarray because you haven't even calmed your mind down to accept any information that's coming in.
Man,
You have to. It's a must. If you don't, I'm not saying it gets anything negative against people, but sometimes a person, even myself, that's OCD, I have to step back and reflect and say, hey, why am I always trying to tidy things up? Sometimes I need to let things be as they be and give it a moment to breathe and then address it at a later time. It doesn't necessarily have to be done that instance.
hmm, that's serious.
Yes,
You
that
know,
part. Ask and observe.
and I, and that's something I do sometimes struggle with myself is taking a couple moments for myself after a day. You know, push out all everything else so I can be willing to receive new information. It's almost like you gotta trim the fat of the day.
Yeah. One thing I did last night, not to get off topic, is I get all the ESPN sports alert about the NFL, right, and everything that's going on. I had to turn that thing off by 10 o'clock because there was so many trades and stuff going on in the NFL that I was like, I'm never going to get any peace. I'm not going to be able to tune out anything. I'm not going to be able to get any sleep if I continuously looking at my phone every time something dings. Put the phone on silent. If it was a fire, somebody would have died. I would have missed that. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. I would have missed it because I needed to take that moment to tune out because the time has just changed. My body has not adjusted to that. I needed that moment, and I felt way better this morning than I did on Monday morning.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people need to do that. Me, I'm one of them. Like sometimes just want, I feel I just I need to go numb. I'm just going numb for about 30 minutes
Hmm.
and do. I may just play on my phone for a second. I'm not
Hmm.
trying to think anything serious. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
release
And when I get into that element, I'm going to be able to have me a cigar, a glass of cognac, and really tune everything out.
the cognac, huh?
The cognac, sir.
All right. So what Angel B talking about? Sometimes the
She's,
silence is needed to regroup, reflect. That could be sometime you speak, respond with your level heard, or actually hear God speak.
oh, that point.
You know,
God is talking to you in your voice. We thinking God got a whole different voice. It's your voice.
you know, and that's a whole nother topic about
It's a
we're gonna
whole
talk
other
about
topic.
because
Yes, sir.
just trying to hear the voice,
Yes.
calming your
Yes.
mind to hear it, which
Yeah.
is ooh. All
Yeah.
right. I think we're gonna lead into the on the spot segment.
Yeah, let's get that question that Miss
So
McLean, the poet, is
when
wanting
she
to share.
we'll give her about 30 seconds because she typed fast to give us the on the spot segment. When as we start closing this segment out,
Yeah,
what's your thoughts on this topic, Don?
let me give you my thoughts here. An ambitious man isn't just climbing; he's constructing a life. If you can't recognize a builder when the foundation is being poured, you probably won't deserve the view from the penthouse. And that's
Mm.
Junior Lily.
Right on.
Yes, sir.
Can observe the view from the penthouse.
No, you can't get that view.
Yeah. And my thing about this is, as we said, we really have to be on the same accord with ambition is. I see this ambitious man more with younger people. When I watch this stuff, when I do that, when I watch my dumb videos, when I go numb sometimes, and I
Okay.
hate watch these things. I want an ambitious man. When I was saying young people, even the older ones, but they be like more on this established person. You know, and to put it in simple terms, I can't expect. I want somebody who keep a house clean if I all I do is dirty it up.
Mm,
So I gotta be somewhere compatible with what I'm looking for.
most definitely.
You know, and this is why conversations have to be had. And when I see these conversations, when they have to be had early, don't do we think they should be on the first date? I think that's up for interpretation. But it should be had in the first few
Yeah,
meetings.
true, true.
You know, we
Yeah.
don't when you spin your tires and burn rubber, all you doing you have to get new tires sooner.
Mm,
So I want to spin these wheels and burn out this rubber, aka waste my money on some tires. Where if I just ask these questions, I can roll out easy and keep my tread.
I like that, sir. I like that.
All right, so let's hit this on the spot segment.
Just hit it, sir.
All right. As a man who is ambitious, do you have a way to identify the type of ambitious woman you want? Are there certain criteria or questions you ask to determine that? I'm asking because sometimes, oh, it's part two, we go unclear about it, and it's how we waste time and become unclear. Mm.
Mm,
So normally is I've oftentimes the ambitious thing is he should always be addressed as what are you looking for? What are you trying to do? That was the questions. And now as I'm getting older, we have to be a little bit more specific with an S. You know,
okay.
hey, on your profile, just to say we's online dating. On your profile, say you're looking for an ambitious woman. I'm looking for an ambitious woman. What is that? So it's like you see, remember that saying, "Oh, where you see yourself in 5 years?"
Yeah.
I'm not. If I was single again, I wouldn't necessarily looking for an ambitious woman who's trying to be necessarily rich. I'm looking for a ambitious woman who is trying to establish a great home and work together to achieve our goals. Like, I don't have to be rich. It's nice. Like, I want us to be in a good financial situation. We don't want anything, but ultimately, I want my ambitious woman needs to be ambitious enough to support me emotionally. I need my ambitious woman to be ambitious about all the things that's important to her. So that's why I need to establish what's important to you. Is it if your ambition is your job, cool, but I need to see where that direction that it's going. How can I support you in that? But at the same time, how can you support me in my needs? My part of your ambition needs to be me.
Mm.
And I'm a reciprocate. Don't get it twisted. It's not all about me.
Yeah.
And this also comes with I'm have to even me have to learn more about myself, recognizing what I need.
Mm.
What do I really require? And this is
Yeah.
and I sometimes still struggle with that. What do I require for me to be the best version of myself? Because as a partner, we are supposed to make sure we both are on the up.
Yeah.
What so I need so financially not so will I be now if her ambition is money, go for it. I'm not knocking that, I'm still going to try to pursue you. I just need to know where I fit, and if what I see, what you say doesn't see match what I think is as a fit, hey, good deal. Like somebody my wife say, I wish you well. Go for it. I no hard feelings. We just not a match.
Of course. Of course.
You know that's how. And those are questions I would think we should ask. And if I was single, that's how I would approach it now. All right, your turn, Don.
Well, I am single, and this question is something that is of most important because sometimes even I falter and fall back on what I say I want to stand for. And the ways I would identify the type of ambitious woman that I want is watching her habits. The way I would watch those habits is I'm going to ask the question
Mm,
often, what motivates you to get going in the morning? How do you get through the struggle when your day is not as perfect? And then you watch those habits because people can sell you a bill of goods, but if their habits don't align with what they're telling you, hmm, is I'm wasting my time. You know what I mean? Because it will become unclear when you said you was going to do this. 6 months later, it isn't done. Your
mm.
habits are not matching your statements. Your actions are not matching your statements.
Right. Words ain't got no legs.
Exactly.
Mm.
Because we deserve to be happy and in a healthy partnership after 40. I'm on the bright side of 55, 50, going on 55. So, yeah.
I got you.
My age is about to look like a speed limit here. So, slow down. Pump them brakes for me.
You stupid. I ain't never
You
thought
go get a
about it that
ticket.
way.
You're gonna get a ticket here, man. So, but yeah, so that's a great question, Kim McLean, because I want to identify those habits, and I overlooked those habits when they were red flags. Thought it was a circus. Thought it was going to party, but yeah, you can't change people. You can't change
All right. She says, this is what I'm talking about. The questions and awareness are there. Many people could learn something from what you two just shared. Thank y'all.
Yes, share this video for those that may want to uplift themselves and receive that motivation they need to get to the next level of being ambitious as a rider. You know what I mean? Put some Tupac.
Um, Hey, so unfortunately, I think some of the younger people that was born after 2005 may not know
All
who
right.
Tupac is.
I'm sorry. Put some Ed Sheeran in the end there. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. There ain't no Tupac and died and dead and buried. And, yeah,
they wasn't
yeah.
raised properly.
It wasn't raised properly.
They
It
wasn't
shows
raised
show,
properly.
and it shows.
I think Don, we did a great job tonight. What you think?
Oh man, we was tossed a fastball, and I caught it on the corner of that bat. I was aiming for that 400 feet.
Okay, okay.
You hear that,
So
ladies? You hear that? It was out
and
the park. It was out the park. So y'all better bring that fastball next week. We bringing some heat here.
we gonna be there watching them. Not only we watching, we also gonna be applauding and cheering for you
Of
ladies.
course. Yes. Yes.
We love y'all. So next week,
Lesson learned. Angel B, appreciate that. Yes, it was.
the ladies come bring it up, they're gonna be throwing the fastball. They're gonna be they're gonna be going trying to do the Hail Mary,
Yeah.
going deep. And with that being said, Don, I think we out of here.
I'm out. I'm done. He's
Uh,
Marcus.
All
This has been
right.
Data from the Real. Peace.
Enough